Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shane. That's Shane's Games. Tonight we're going to be playing some Star Wars The Old Republic for PC. This won't be your first time playing it, so if you want to see how we got to where we are tonight, or just check out some other games played start to finish that might be a little obscure, unusual, or nostalgic, feel free to click over to my YouTube channel. But for tonight, let's get into the game, shall we? So last time we were on the Jedi-run prison planet of Belsavis, where the Sith are attempting to orchestrate a prison break in order to create chaos, for the Emperor to orchestrate some sort of ritual to kill everyone on the planet and give himself more power. We don't know how that works, but we need to find a way to stop it before it happens. Oh, alright, yeah, I have seen Dusk then. That did look really interesting. So it's good to hear it's on GOG Connect. That is fantastic. Let's see, J-Mailman, too many games to play, but if you think about it, that's better than the alternative, isn't it? Better too many games to play than not enough. Excuse me. Also, if anyone hasn't heard already, I know you all are probably still exhausted, bruised, and battered after the Steam winter sale. It turns out Steam Christmas sale is coming in 7 days, so lock up your wallets. It's not over yet, folks. You're not getting out of 2019 without one more sale. Yeah, this game is not a spring chicken. It's been around for a little bit, but that's pretty cool. It's got some longevity. I like that. That's a very good thing in an MMO, certainly. All right. So first of all, do I want to use a XP booster? Yeah, I think that'll be worth it. Use an XP booster. There we go. And now, where are we going? Looks like we probably want to head down there. Reactivate the monitoring station. That's somewhere south of us, so let's get started on that. Hey, Geek Boy, welcome in! How are you doing today, Geek Boy? Good to see you as always. Oh, GOG and Fanatical winter sales have already begun? Oh, jeez. I already bought some in the Steam winter sale, and I bought some Steam games in the winter sale. I bought some Epic games in the winter sale. I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford anything more before the year's over, but I know there's going to be a bunch of stuff on my wish list that I'm going to want, so we'll see. Oh, jeez. And you can tell I've actually had a busy evening because I was playing some Dauntless earlier. And I definitely just tried to jump up that hill with the jump key from Dauntless, so...
There.
Clearly it's going to take a little doing for me to get back in the swing of this. But yeah, they just put out a new content patch for Dauntless. I've been enjoying that still. So that's what I was doing earlier tonight. Let's see, they all appear to end on January 2nd. Alright, so right after, give everybody a chance to check it out. You know, not miss anything for the New Year's holiday. Decide if they want to get anything after all that calms down. That makes sense. Seems like a good time for it. Alright, I will be posting links to those sales as I come across from them in the Discord if anyone's interested. So feel free to jump in on those. Alright, almost got this guy. Forgot there were some tough guys on this planet. That guy didn't do much damage to me, but he could definitely take a beating. Most definitely. Yeah, 3 hours till server maintenance. We're actually going to be finishing stream a little bit before that, unfortunately, because I got to run over to work to fill out some paperwork. It's a weird situation, but unfortunately no way around it, so we're going to have a bit of a short stream today. I'm hoping to make up for it with some extra long streams later this week. I know. It stinks, but like I said, it's a unique situation, so it's not like it'll be bothering us the rest of this week. So we'll get plenty of Batman Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we'll just pick this up next bonus Thursday if need be. Oh, Master V, you're playing Space Engineers Deluxes. Well, I've heard good things about that. How are you liking it so far? How are you enjoying that one in particular? Trying to avoid that guy. Nope! Somebody aggroed something there. Well, these guys are chumps, but yeah, that Rhodian Devastator noticed. He is going to be a bit of a problem, unfortunately. That guy's kind of a big old badass. See if I can take out these marauders real quick. There we go. Yeah, this guy can just take such a beating. I don't know where Kira is. I assume she's close by. Oh, that reminds me, we need to set up some crafting before we get too far as well. Don't want to forget about that. How cold is it in my place? Oh my gosh, Shira, it is very cold this week. Last time I checked the outside temperature, it was about, in Fahrenheit, it was about 14 degrees. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but it's chilly. It is chilly, and I don't care for it. It's going to be around that temperature at night all week this week. Real big cold snap going on. No thank you, please. Minus 10 in Celsius. Yeah, it's not exactly how I like, not exactly my preferred temperature. I'd prefer a little teensy bit warmer, if at all possible. I don't think it is, though. Devastate him back, but twice as hard. Ruvga, you've got all the pro strats. I love that. I'll see what I can do. I mean, I could, like, tell him bad news about family members. I'm sure that'd be devastating. I don't know if that's the kind of devastation he's talking about, though. What kind of devastating is he? We need to clarify things like that. Enjoy it, Master V? Good to hear, good to hear. Sure, you had 7 below this morning. Time to hold a warm pizza puff. That'll warm you right up. That is a good strategy right there. Oh, hey, chest. We'll find those too often in this game. I kind of thought this path would get me over that wall there, but it doesn't look like it. So how do I get over there then? This way? No, this way looks like a big blank wall. I don't know, is that a path right there, or is it just sort of like a crag? Yeah, no, it's definitely not a path. Alright, let's check over this way, maybe? Not super clear how to get over there, but I think let's try hanging on to the left. Want a guild XP buff? Nah, I'm not hugely concerned about it. I'm almost at level cap anyway. But I appreciate the thought, Geek Boy. Oh yeah, Finkelroy, I saw Jess mention that she was going to be in town this week. Unfortunately, it's also the Twitch Chicago meetup this weekend, so I'm going to be super busy. But yeah, if I can find the time, I would absolutely love to say hi to Jess. That would be super cool. Get some pizza, have some laughs. That would be neat. That would be neat. Let's see. Belsavis can be such a pain to navigate, not as much as it used to be, but it used to be even worse. How is it worse before? I'm curious. What did they change? Did they like add new paths in there, or get rid of some roadblocks? I'm curious. Let's see. Remember to grab supplies for the extra days off? Smart thinking. Always good to be prepared for some hardcore chilling over the holidays. Oh, they tried to interrupt my craft grabbing. How rude! Let's see, what's the point of leveling if they downscale you in every area? Well, eventually I'll get to the end game, so I'm not getting scaled anymore, number one. And number two, once you hit top level, you still keep getting levels once you're level capped. It's just that each level up, instead of getting permanently stronger, you get better gear for your character. I want to keep getting that better gear, so I want to keep getting stronger as we go along. Let's see, Trey Dog, I work at a gas station. There is no such thing as extra days off. I feel that, Trey Dog. I work at a data center, and it's not like the internet takes a day off. So as long as the internet is still open, they're still going to want people working at that data center. So yeah, I don't get too much in the way of those either. Hey, Chef Stubby, welcome in. How has your week been? How is your upcoming weekend looking? I hope all good.
You live.
Let's see, Geek Boy, you love having instant fast travel? Me too. I do as well, although I forget I have it a lot of the time. I keep forgetting I have it, and then I just keep walking everywhere or using my speeder. Although sometimes I forget I have the speeder as well. I'm not very good at things. From 70 to 75 in a few days, we were averaging in the 70s. I think I was getting about 1 level per stream. So yeah, it's not like super impossible or anything. It's definitely doable. But it's going to take a while for us to get all the way there. There we go. Alright, so this is the way to get over there. As long as we follow this wall, I think we should get where we're going. Oh, you used to have to find all of the travel points automatically before you could get to them. Alright, yeah, that's not entirely unusual as far as the way most MMOs I've played work, but yeah, it is nice just being able to have all of them unlocked all the time. I do appreciate that. Getting about a level per planet. Nice, nice. Leader of the Stubby Empire, Darth Stubby. I see you got a promotion since last time we talked. Welcome in, Darth. Do I just call you Darth now? Is that like Captain? It's always seemed like a weird title to me, but I know it is actually a title. Nobody actually calls any Sith Lord just Darth, though. I think the proper honorific is supposed to be my lord, but that sounds a little pretentious. Just a little bit. More like Farth! Oh! Ew, dark side. Gross. This is a light side only stream, I'll have you know. We're all good boys here. At least for today. At least I can trick myself into believing that. Oh, he's a big boy. Of course it's pretentious. Sims do really like the big bombastic stuff like that. The red lightsabers, the big titles, like Darth Maul's fancy face paint. Everything like that. Shane is totally light. I am. I'm such a goody-goody. It's disgusting. Change your username on Twitch to that instead of Chef Stubby, Darth Stubby. That'd be pretty cool. All right, what are we doing for crafting today? We are doing synth weaving, it looks like. So, bonded attachments, bonded attachments. Let's see, it's all grade 8 stuff. I'll keep that in mind. Craft as many as those as we can. And let's see, what do we want to do after that? Underworld trading, I guess. We'll do a little bit of that. See if we can raise that just a little bit. Well, we don't use that stuff very much.
My highest priority.
I like getting the levels.
Understood, sir. Done to perfection.
This may take some time.
All right. Inventing races of Jedi killing abominations. The Sith are so extra. They are. They are. It's that sort of mad scientist complex. They're always like, why don't we just shoot the Jedi? No. Let's make an entirely new creature no one's ever seen before. And put them in an arena. Alright, so this is a trooper area right here, so I guess that's not where we're going. I thought that's where we're headed. Is there another entrance? Sure looks on the map like where we're supposed to be. Try looping around, seeing if there's another way in. Oh, this looks promising. Maybe this is what we gotta do. We gotta take this path up. We're like reactivating a monitoring station, so I suppose it might be high up. We're all good boys! Is that understood? Oh, that emote's adorable, Trey Dog. I love that. I am a big fan of that. It's very cute. See, the alchemy is pretty neat. It is kind of neat. I mean, it's super duper evil, but it's pretty neat. It is pretty neat. Well, this is on top, either above or below where we're supposed to be, but I don't see it there. Where on earth are we going, then? Yeah, the map really doesn't give much insight on this. Am I not able to do it yet? Do I have to do the secondary station first? Is there a control in here I can work? Oh, there is a control in here I can work. Nice. Only Siths deal in absolutes and Shane is absolutely good. That's a paradox right there. But let's be honest, I'm mostly good. I have occasionally been known to do some very terrible things, mostly accidentally. But there have been some things I've done that haven't been quite up to code every once in a while. Doing good names by the name of evil? No, we're just doing good deeds. Just doing good deeds. Good deed things. A paradox is a good thing. You don't just want one, you want two. That's important. Are those stormtroopers with tiny little, like, Rudolph noses and antlers? That's cute. That is cute. Some buggy ass code. We did fight some bugs. We did fight some bugs in the name of the Jedi Code. So you're not wrong. I mean, that is definitely one of the things we did that wasn't strictly in line with the Jedi Code. Is we did do horrendous naughty things with Kira several times. We're gonna do it some more in the future too. That's a thing. Let's see. Any idea if there are WoW servers in your DC? There is not. There's not any game-related servers in my data center, as far as I know. I know one of the companies that we host does like private server hosting. So I would assume there's some like Counter-Strike servers and stuff on there. But I can't talk specifically. I can't name any names. I'm legally unallowed to. So I can't say specifics, but no, we don't have anything like that. You guys know PlayStation Now? We were actually bidding on PlayStation Now, but I don't think we won the contract. But that was a possibility at one point. Oh, brother's looking for some new server hosting? What kind of needs do you have for it? I might be able to help you out, Geek Boy. Or at least point you in the right direction, I mean. Jedi can lewd, they're not allowed to have relationships. Technically, the Jedi Code doesn't say you can't do the nasty. But you're not supposed to have relationships, which is the whole thing with Anakin. Is Anakin's like, I'm in love, and the Jedi are like, well, you can't do that. That's against the law. And then he's like, well, I'm gonna be super evil, and then I'm gonna do the nasty anyway. And that's what he did, and that really wasn't a win for anybody. So I don't necessarily agree with that part of the Jedi Code. That one doesn't seem to work super good. Oh, look at those anti-air turrets just turning around. That's ominous. So I'm supposed to plant some charges somewhere? Is it on the outside of these walls or on the inside? Alright. As far as like web hosting, I mean basically everybody and their cousin's gonna recommend Amazon to you, but I don't know if they're I don't know if they scale for that small of needs. Makes Jedi seem like priests? I mean kinda. You're not wrong, that is actually a pretty good comparison. And yeah, where we have to plant the charges inside the wall, so I think we want to head over here. So Shane only agrees with the parts of the code that benefit him. Got that? No! If I only agreed to the parts of the code that benefit me, I would definitely be scamming more money out of people. And being like, I have rescued you! Where is my money? Give me some. But I don't do that. That would be bad. Jedis don't need money like that. Jedis do it out of the goodness of their heart. It would be bad. Stubby, is that a double entendre? I can't tell. Alright, so we'll head inside and then we'll head south. And plant those charges for one of the missions. A side mission we got going. Plant some explosive charges and that should take care of the side mission. And then after that, we've got another main mission that involves us going into the base here. Not sure how big that's going to be. But it sure looks like there's a lot of robots wandering around here. So I'm a little concerned. Every good deed must be paid? No, that's absolutely positively not the Jedi way. That's the opposite of the Jedi way.
You're fine.
You do good deeds for free because you're Jedi and you're cool and you're good like that. And then you don't rob people no matter how much you want to. That is also important. Jedi way. When was the last time you ever saw a Jedi pick up a tech? Well, I mean, on the other side of things, they are incredibly poor because they don't, have money or anything. So there is that. Definitely, if you go bar hopping with a Jedi, they are going to expect you to pick up the tab. I don't know if Jedis go bar hopping. Is that a thing? I've never seen a Jedi go bar hopping, but I suppose that doesn't mean it's impossible. I don't think the Jedi code says you can't get wasted. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong there. I don't think that's in the code. That would be miserable if it was. Australis, welcome in. You get that Sith shit out of here. Ain't no Sith in here, only us Jedis. We are all good boys in here. Good boys, good girls, and everything in between. Crafting's going well. We're getting some good crafting points for that. I'm pleased. Cut these dudes down. Nothing in the Jedi code says you can't get crunk. Excellent. Man, that's what I should have rolled up a stoner Jedi. That would have been amazing. Instead of just going straight Boy Scout, I should have been a stoner Jedi. That would have been amazing. Is it too late to change my character's entire background? Probably. If it's not 200 proof that it's the Jedi way, I like that. I like that a lot. Is this where we're placing the explosives? Yes, it is. Alright. That wasn't my fault, that was somebody else. Jedi can do anything as long as it isn't marriage or baby daddies. Also Force lightning, they're not allowed to throw that around. That's a big no-no. Because apparently the only way to do Force lightning is to be really angry. And anger is the dark side, so no Force lightning. Or at least that was George Lucas was very, very insistent on that, I'm told. He was very insistent that no one was ever allowed to, Jedi weren't allowed to use Force lightning because it would turn them evil. That's one of the many reasons I'm glad that Lucas isn't running Star Wars anymore, is because weird absolutism like that does not make for great storytelling, or great games either. I'm in a state of enhanced meditation. It's the opposite of battle meditation. It's peacetime meditation. That's what it is. Secret Jedi technique. You wouldn't understand. It's Jedi stuff. Although if you want to understand, I got a little bit I can share. Just remember, puff, puff, fast. That is the Jedi code, I'm pretty sure. Alright. So what are we doing in here? Speak to General Skylast? Is that what we're doing? Oh, is this the deep prisons? Oh, shoot. That's kind of scary. No, I'm pretty sure I read that on the wiki there, Spinach. He was insistent that if you use Force Lightning, because you have to use anger to use Force Lightning, that made it inherently an evil act to use Force Lightning. So although it was like possible for a Jedi to use Force Lightning, it was a corrupting act. And if a Jedi consistently used Force Lightning, they would eventually fall. because you're doing the bad thing.
You live.
As promised.
Ooh, alright, and it's all of my trading things coming in at once. And the fabled Jedi technique of puff puff pass, the truest path to peace. Just don't bogart the meditations, brah. Exactly. Everybody needs some enlightenment. Especially whoever brought the enlightenment. That's important. Go ahead and get these. Let's see, not all anger means you're evil. That's, like I said, that's one of the weird absolutes that I didn't like so much about, just the Jedi code in general, is saying all anger is bad. Because the Jedi definitely did believe that as well. All anger is bad. Never get angry. Don't do it. It's evil. And it's like, I don't know about different alien races. Maybe different aliens are different, but for humans, that's really hard. That's a really tall order. All emotion is bad, not just anger. Yeah, it's true. It's very weird and specific. All right. This Imperial Assassin looks like he can take a beat too, so let me make sure and focus him down real quick. Take care of him. And then I think this is, we did use this console right here, I'm thinking. Looks like it. I don't know what he's using, but I see big explosions all over the place, so he's clearly some sort of badass here. Come on. Alright, there we go. Apparently I have to beat 3 of those guys, so I assume this isn't going to end our trip inside here. Alright, see what we got.
Pack, I fixed all the monitoring stations. Locate Dr. Gantrell.
On it. Scanning now. Found his tracking signal. He and his team are in an underground containment vault. Sending you the coordinates now. I hope you get there before Kranis.
Oh, so this is the 3rd monitoring station. Gotcha. So there is another mini quest to defeat Imperial Assassins if I want to do that. Guess I'll keep an eye out, but I'm just looking to leave for the most part. Although I don't remember if this was an instance or not. Oh, there's one right below me, though. This might not be the worst thing in the world. Let's see. Oh yeah, like I said, it's not like it's impossible for a Jedi to use Force Lightning. It's just that they're not supposed to. It's supposed to be a really bad idea. Not like it's impossible for them to use it or anything. And I remember that was a thing in, I think it was mentioned a couple times in KOTOR, where somebody would use Force Lightning and just everybody around them would just immediately go, gasp! Are you a Sith? You did bad thing! How could you? So it's there! It's just, you know, not a big thing. Also, Mara Jade. Oh. Mara Jade is the best! Oh, right, that's 2 of them. Hopefully there's another one just hanging around here. Somewhere nearby that I can take out. Ooh, there's a chest here. Grab that. Credit voucher. Oh, it's a thing I can sell. Alright. Mara Jade in the old expanded universe, Mara Jade was Luke's wife. I'm not angry, I'm just violently excited. That sounds like a thing you would tell the police right before they shake their head disappointedly and then go to jail. I kind of get the feeling that's how that would end. Learn something new every day. When you work overnights, you have a lot of time to read Wikipedia. A lot of time to read Wikipedia. And read I did. Learn lots of stuff. Yeah, it's grease lightning. Easy mistake to make there, Ryan Frenchman. So I think every Jedi makes that mistake at some point. And then their Jedi Master is like, no, it's only Force Lightning that's the bad thing. And then they're like, oh, I'm going to go get myself a sweet ride then. And then the musical number starts, is how that works. I'm pretty sure this has happened at least once. At least once. Ink Slime got it all planned out there. Alright, let me just poke my head in. I don't need to do anything else in here, but we do have that side quest to defeat Imperial Assassins, so if I can just find one, get a little bit of bonus XP, I'm hoping we can get a legacy level today before the stream's over. Like I said, it is going to be an extra short stream today, unfortunately, but if we can get that legacy level, that'd be really nice. I would like that. Oh, there's a streamer named Marjade Sith. Alright. That explains it. I'm going to assume they are a Star Wars fan. I don't see a... Now, what is it? I don't see an assassin in this room. I don't want to go too far for this, but we can find one of them. Would be nice. Oh, that classic blaster noise right there. I love it. The snitches get stab wounds. It doesn't quite rhyme. Not quite as poetic in that form, but I'll take it. Oh, that's adorable, Geek Boy. I love that. That is fantastic. Yeah, Marjade, very cool character, and also Shannon McRandall, who is the person that was the inspiration for the visual appearance of the character. Also a very cool person and a big fan of the character. Oh, a dog has a Star Wars name too? Nice. Gotta keep the theme going there.
Take that!
Stab wounds are better because stitches mean you didn't finish the job. Brutal, but you're not wrong. Not wrong. Snitches get liches? Oh geez, I want to fight a lich. Liches are badass. Not in a good way, though, because there's never, like, a good lich that's gonna help you out on the way. No. They're always, like, big bad dudes that take entire dungeons to take down. Please, no. Let's see, Pocket literally looked like Mara Jade in today's Star Wars roleplay episode. Oh my gosh. I wonder if that was intentional. Do you think she was cosplaying Mara Jade?
Handled like a pro.
Is that possible?
Say so myself.
That'd be pretty badass. That's a badass cosplay to do. Before we head outside, take care of a couple things while we got a little lull right here. Crack open the black bag of crafting materials. I thought I had another one too. Crack up another bag, crafting materials. Get on the elevator while we got the chance. Believe the entire party are playing fringe characters? A cool coincidence then, I'll take that. That works too. I think most of the rest of this stuff is junk. Go ahead and compact. Hopefully we can get somewhere to sell that pretty soon. And let's see. He's still working on crafting, so we'll get back to that in a second. But it looks like we'll do some archaeology next, probably, I think. Yeah, I've been trying to watch some more roleplay stuff on Twitch, which has been tricky because it's not like I have time to watch things on Twitch. But, I'm trying. We want to fast travel to the Republic Watchtower? Yes, we do. Then we can turn in that side quest, if nothing else. The bot is rigged, fellas! Shira, don't lie to those nice people. It's terrible. Oh, she dressed up as a Twi'lek. Nice. I imagine actually, like, doing a cosplay with the head tentacles, I imagine that's got to be a huge pain in the ass, because I bet pretty much however you do that, they're going to get heavy after a while. I would assume, anyway.
The power station's been taken offline.
Yeah? How many Imperials were caught in the explosion? 10? 20? 100? No, doesn't matter. Mission's over. What's done is done. Thank you. Oh, excuse me, I'm gonna drown myself in some good Corellian ale. Oh, Major, there's no such thing as good Carillion ale.
Perfection delivered on schedule.
It's
my pleasure to
all
serve.
garbage. We both know that. I told you it wasn't rigged. It was a trap. Oh, the whole cast got dressed up. That is really neat. That is really neat. I appreciate. It is a lot of effort, and I don't expect everybody that does roleplay on Twitch to go to that much effort, but those that do, kudos to them for going that extra mile. Most definitely. All right, we have some letters. One of them is spam. Is there a quick way to report that? Probably not. Let's see what we got here. From Neranos, subject Freedom. Deputy Warden Grawl is as good as his word. As promised, he has given me and the other condemned a small plot of land on Belsavis, far from the prison. Here we live a simple but honest life, no longer punished for the crimes of our ancestors. You saw the justice in our cause and supported our emancipation. We can never truly repay you for that, but we would be honored if you would accept some small token of our gratitude. Sure. Probably go pawn it, but that's fine. Good to hear. And Nita Adrian, there we go. Nita Adrian, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? All right. Oh, let's see. Let me see if I can check this out real quick. Oh, those are cool costumes. Oh my god, the guy dressed up as C-3PO. That's fantastic. That looks absolutely fantastic. Let's see. Deputy Warden Grawl, subject Project Noble Focus. A special investigation committee officially condemned Senator Chudos for pitting the prisoners on Belsavis against each other in his grim experiments. He's been stripped of his position and publicly disgraced, though he won't serve any hard jail time. I don't think I would have reported him if you hadn't backed me. Last thing I need is a politically powerful enemy. Thanks for helping me do the right thing. We found some useful items in his personal effects of the prisoners slaughtered during Project Noble Focus. You might be able to make the best use of them. I guess I'll take it, sure. It's a little bit of a weird place to get it from, but alright. Oh, that was Jesse Cox, nice. Oh, he's GMing, alright. Gotcha. Alright, where's somebody I can sell stuff to around here? I assume there's somebody. Right up here. Over this way. Over here. There's a medical droid. Get my stuff fixed up and get some of the trash out of my inventory real quick.
Stand by for examination and suggested products.
Repair all. Sell junk. What else we got? Sell that augment. Sell that stim because I never use them. Bracers. Bond attachments because I'm just grinding them. That's a gift. I'll hang on to that. Some med pack. Pole saber. I don't even think I can equip those. So that's those and compact. Much better. Much better.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Let's see, you can open the spam mail, and there's a thing up top to report the spam. I want to do it off stream, because I don't want to actually open it when you guys can see, because that's just, that feels extra skeezy. I don't want to open the spam mail live on stream, because then it'll be on my YouTube video for all time. So I'll try and do it after the stream there. Are you going to stream Old Republic on Boxing Day? That depends, Australis. When in the heck is Boxing Day? Because we don't actually celebrate that in the United States, so I don't know what the date is. I guess we're going to take transport to get to the next location, wherever that is. Day after Christmas. Ooh, let me check. Let me look at my calendar real quick. So, yeah, probably. I believe so. Let me double check my calendar on my phone, because that's got all the stuff I'm doing. Oh, no, I will not. Because I'm working Christmas Day. And that means I'm going to be at work at the time I would normally stream on day after Christmas Day, because I work through midnight. So unfortunately, no. We're missing our next bonus Thursday because I'm going to be working extra for the holiday. So it'll be the 2 weeks after that will be the next time we're going to be streaming Old Republic. Apologies. November, December is always a chaotic time with all the holidays and vacation time, so...
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
Hopefully we'll be back to normal once the new year starts after that. We are heading to Ops Center right now. Doesn't say where the other mission is. I'm just gonna go ahead and head over
Be
here.
safe out there.
See what there is to do from there. No Old Republic to the 9th of January is sad. Yeah, I'm not happy about it either. It's not great. It's not ideal. The worst timeline, no bonus Thursday. It'll be coming back. It'll be coming back. We might miss one, but at least I'll still be streaming a normal week as far as the normal days. I will be streaming Friday, Saturday, Sunday that week. So whatever we're playing at the time, you will get some of that. I can promise you that at least. I'd miss you guys too much otherwise. But yeah, I keep forgetting Christmas is coming up that close. I still need to mail a couple packages out, so I'll see if I can do that today? Yeah, I guess I've got everything I need to mail out. I'll see if I can get some stuff shipped out today. That'd be handy. Also, I'm really glad I took this speeder, because we are going a long trip here. Holy crap. I would not have wanted to walk or even drive this whole way by myself. It sounds like we're coming to a stop. Excellent. Alright, where are we? Map update, please. Map update, please. There we go. Alright, so we got a couple side quests to pick up. And then we're heading into the deep prisons, I guess. Oh, that sounds incredibly scary. And that was actually what I tweeted about. When I tweeted about the stream today. Because last time we heard that not only was there a riot going on in the deep prisons, not only are the deep prisons full of old Rakata technology that nobody really understands, not only did a Sith strike force penetrate all the way to the deepest part of the prisons, but apparently the guards have reported seeing an unknown creature just tearing its way through people down there, so there's some stuff happening down there. There is some stuff going on down there. That's a Gamigubo confession time. I spent that entire ride hoping to hit a tree at that speed. It's all automated. When you do the transport points, it's all automated, so I can't hit a tree. I mean, barring, you know, like, incredibly weird bugs in the game, I don't think it's possible.
They could have been friendlies.
A ship doesn't give ID, we assume aggressor status. Regulations, Narek. Great, the interrogators are here. You gonna lock me up for doing my job?
Master Jedi, please ignore him. We've got ourselves a situation. An unknown ship we shot down crashed in prison territory.
If you didn't recognize it, why shoot it down?
It didn't respond when we hailed it. That's suspicious. But then a friendly ship with comlink trouble wouldn't respond either. You know?
It came in hot and refused to ID itself. We had to assume hostile intent.
Maybe. Problem is, it crashed in Eshka territory. Those freaks could stage a breakout with a sheet of flimsy plast and a calf cup. Someone needs to trash that ship's cargo before they can put it to use. An Eshka escape would be bad, as in sector-wide warfare.
What exactly is an Eshka?
Alien prisoners. Violent. Well-organized. The brass thinks they're planning something. If that was a friendly ship, it might hold weapons or a munitions resupply.
But it's hostile, and you know it. Probably delivering equipment for droids or some dirtbag's escape attempt.
Either way, it'll go bad really soon. Look, we've got the explosives to demo the cargo. We're desperate here. Can you help?
Your Eshka prisoners will not find freedom this day.
Thanks. Now if we're done, I gotta get my eye on the sky.
Look, destroying the cargo is obviously top priority, but if you can, find out if that was a friendly ship, okay? I have to know.
I'm sure I can do both. Shouldn't be a problem. It's a Geek Boy who just did this playing on your Imperial last week. Nice. How was it playing as an Imperial? Did you enjoy it? You have a good time with it, I hope? Slamming into trees and speeder bikes before? Oh my gosh. I cringe every time I watch, what was that, Empire? Where you got the speeders going through the trees and one of them just crashes. It looks such high speed. It looks so painful. That poor trooper broke every bone in his body. Log 79. Still no evidence of a traditional prison transport system. Outlandish or not, a matter teleportation system would explain everything. But until I can get some hard data, I blasted end recording. What do you want?
I'm here to help. Is there anything I can do?
Oh, yes, I suppose I could use some help. I'm close to a major breakthrough. This prison is huge. The original architects must have developed a way to move through it quickly. Probably use fixed point-to-point teleportation. We can't know for sure until I get scanner results from one of the teleporter endpoints. I think I've located one nearby, but with the prisoners running loose...
I'll handle it.
Here, take my scanner. If we can prove that there is functional teleportation technology down here, the potential. You have to hurry. Yeah, that'd be a big deal. I'm down for that. Return of the Jedi, thank you. That was the one I was thinking of. That poor trooper fucking evaporated. He did. Oh, there's no fixing what he had. That dude is dead. Let's see. Emergency measures. Belsavis Crisis Priority Update Authorization Warden Grawl General Skylast. Rioters have taken control of the southwestern quadrant of the maximum security section. Request immediate assistance to this area. Top priority is activation of quarantine fields and prisoner restraint collars. Jamming prevents remote activation, but manual activation at emergency stations remains a possibility. Emergency station locations and activation procedures are in attached schematics. Excuse me. Satellite imaging and infrared scans suggest the rioters include Force users and are heavily armed. If these control measures fail, estimate 16 hours before maximum security is lost. Sounds like a noble quest. I'll take that one up. Alright, so... Alright, the emergency stations are way the hell out there, so... Where is everything? Can I see on the larger map? Alright, we're going to poke our head through the door over here and just see where the side quests are, how far they are away from this base. Because the base has the next main quest to do, so we might just do that since we're in the neighborhood. But let's just see what's in here first. Just a transport guy? Is that what that is? Oh, it's an actual transporter. Let's see. Apropos to nothing, but hot chocolate Hershey Kisses are really good. Ooh, I don't think I've ever had any of those. Those sound really good, though. Alright, yes, that is some sort of teleporter, so we're not going to use that just yet. Since we're already sitting on the next main quest, so let's go ahead and do that first. Stuffed with marshmallow fluff. You wouldn't think they'd, I don't think I've ever had Hershey's Kisses that have anything in them, because they're so small, but... Oh, it does sound good. I will admit that sounds amazing. I'm gonna have to see if they have them in the stores around here. Because if so, I might have one or two of those in my future. Alright. I got a heroic over there. Medical services droid over there. Not quite as good as the candy cane ones. See, I never liked the taste of candy canes. That didn't really do it for me, unfortunately. And Australis, just a quick reminder. Diabetes is a deadly condition and it's really rude to joke about that. Please don't do that. Alright. Let's see. So what are we doing next? Archaeology? Yeah, we need archaeology to get what we need for synth weaving, so let's go ahead and start on that. We'll get some power crystals, we'll get artifact fragments. More power crystals.
I will exceed your expectations, Master.
More artifact fragments.
Already working on it.
And more power crystals.
I can get what you need.
Cool. Yeah, basically what Rin said. Basically, if anybody that has any sort of chronic condition, it's a really bad thing to use as a punchline. It really is. Please don't do that. It's horrible. Also remember that anytime you're joking about those, there are real actual human beings that have those conditions that probably don't enjoy having them that much. Alright, what do we got going on here? Looks like people have taken a beating.
Chest hurts. Try not to breathe, son. Ribs broken. Almost punctured your lung. Gonna try and move it.
Oh god!
General Skylast, we've lost the bridge. Enemy smashed through, heading right for us.
Knew we couldn't hold them long. Tell everyone to fall back. We'll make our stand here.
Oh, he's dead. Hey, did somebody call for a hero?
Welcome to the fight for Belsavis, Master Jedi. You're just in time to be torn apart by a horde of escaped warmongers.
The Force brought me here for a reason. Perhaps I can stem this tide.
Hope so. Running low on ammo. And men.
Yeah,
Imperials got careless, opened something they shouldn't have, unleashed an entire army on us. Some species we've never seen. They're called Eshka.
Ah.
Remnants of a galaxy-spanning civilization predating the Republic. Couldn't play nice and got sentenced here. Permanently.
Things were bad enough when we only had riots to deal with. Now we've got a whole army on the loose?
Well, at least they're not taking sides. Imperials have been getting hit as hard as we have. These Eshka are relentless. Been hammering us non-stop. Won't be long before they overrun us. We need a diversion. Something to put them on the defensive and stall their momentum. That's where you come in.
Take the fight to them. Risky, but it just might work.
That's a long shot, but it's all we've got. We've pinpointed 2 potential targets. A supply depot and an outpost housing some of the Eshka's key leaders. Hitting either of those ought to draw their warriors back and allow us to retake some ground.
Ooh, we got a choice. Interesting. Chat, what do you think? Should we go after their leaders or should we go after their supply depot? It looks like apparently I've got a choice. And good morning, Rin. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Is he moving the rib or the lung? I would assume he was going after the rib, but either way, I think that guy's dead now, so I don't think it matters. Trey Dog, you say go for the leaders? Jedi Unwanted, welcome in. You say go for the leaders as well? I think leaders is probably a better idea. Cause some chaos in their organization. Supply depot, it'll hurt them long term, but I don't think it'll stall them immediately. Going after leaders means cool fights, so that one, that sounds true. You're a Jedi, so obviously slaughter their leaders. Obviously.
The Eshka will be nothing without a chain of command.
They're holed up in an outpost right now, probably planning something horrible for us. Kill every last one of them. You're still welcome to go after the supply depot. Dangerous, but every bit helps. I'll see if I can get some more answers about these Eshka while you're out. Good hunting.
Alright. That sounds incredibly dangerous. But that's where we're headed to next. Nothing else to do in here. Alright. I was holding off before we went anybody else, but it looks like we are going after the Eshka next, one way or another. There's the ship's wreckage. There's the Eshka leaders. So we've got a lot of different options for where to go now. Do we want to... God, that's a long way out there. Eh, what the hell? Let's go after those. Let's go south. See what we can find down that way. Let's see. Rin, you are both not packed enough and overpacked, so your afternoon's trying to even that out. Find a balance, Rin. Get Zed on that luggage and find that balance. Well, it sounds like Trey Dog. It sounds like you don't even need to vote, because apparently we can just do both. So we may just do both. Because Jedi's like taking out the leaders, and Jedi's like cool explosions. Or at least this Jedi does. So let's do the thing. Blow up some stuff. Kill the bad dudes. I like all of this. All of this sounds awesome. I want to take the other road here? Yeah, probably. There's a lot of dudes shooting at each other. Oh, there's some Eshka. So there's the dudes in question. Jedi like murdering and starving people? No, these are prisoners. They're prisoners, and they've escaped from prison, and that's bad. And putting them back in prison is good. It just makes sense. It's totally the Jedi way. 110%. I believe this. Let's see, this planet isn't very big, but it's slightly maze-like. It looks like it's pretty good size from the world map, but I could be wrong. I mean, honestly, I've kind of been, my estimation of size has been warped by, Hoth. Hoth was gigantic! I thought we were going to be on Hoth for the rest of my life. So anything that's smaller than Hoth automatically just doesn't feel that big anymore, which I hope is going to be everything. That planet was a little too big. Wait, seriously, the Witcher series is next Friday too? Oh my god, how is everything coming up on me so fast? How is everything coming up on me so fast now? I want to see the Witcher series too. Yeah, Hoth was where I stopped doing heroics. Because I was trying to do every heroic before, and then I got to Hoth and I'm like, this is too much. I don't want to be on Hoth anymore, we're gonna stop. And I did. Mr. Whistler, that is so Sith. We're not doing that. We're not going Sith. They're just prisoners. Prisoners, and they've been bad, so they need to go back to their cells. And the ones that don't, those are the ones that you kill. Very simple, very straightforward, totally not Sith. Promise. Oh, you think this planet's larger than Hoth? Oh my god. Hoth was so big, though. Hoth was so very big. How are these guys still shooting at me? How is it possible these guys are still shooting at me? I hope I'm not on the wrong side of this wall. I think I am, though. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of this wall. How do I get on the other side of the wall? There might be a road all the way down here. Yeah, it wasn't just that Hoth was a very large planet. There was so much to do on Hoth. And of all the planets that I've been on, Hoth visually just was the most boring. Like, I thought Tatooine would be like that, but Tatooine had some cool variety, but Hoth was just snow on snow on snow, so it got kind of samey after a while. Alright, the Antediluvian Jungle. Cool name, I like it. Hopefully this is going to take me where I need to go. Still kind of up in the air. Whether this was the right way or the other way was. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like the road goes through. Let's go ahead and take it through. Let's see. But yeah, the Witcher's TV series I'm looking forward to. I'm planning to stream the Witcher games on stream at some point. I've been holding off a little bit because I really don't ever want to play Witcher 1 again, but I will. Because I love you guys, and I don't want you guys to have to play Witcher 1, so I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to do it for you so you don't ever have to play Witcher 1. I'm just building up to it is all. Hey, don't forget, we got that senator who is doing the experimentation. We got him removed from the Senate, and he's been publicly censured. He's punished. He didn't get away with it, and they're not doing that no more. We took care of it. Tatooine is just reverse Hoth. The joke has been made. the joke has been made a couple times that it's kind of just reverse Hoth, but, oh god, they blew up my speeder.
You'll live.
But I felt like they managed to keep it visually interesting, even though it was just sand, because they had some plateaus and rocky formations. They had a really cool skybox. So they had that to look forward to. The rolling dunes in some sections look pretty neat. Overall, it was a pretty cool area. I liked it. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. All right, so what are we doing here? Oh, there's little panels. We need to activate these panels, I suspect. One of them on. Ink Slime, you're not a fan of Witcher 1 either? See, if it was all bad, if it was 100% bad, I'd just say I'm skipping it. I'd be okay with that, but it's the story of Witcher 1 is really good. The writing is fantastic, and there is legitimately some amazing character beats in there. But the combat and the level design is not good. And I have beaten it. I don't want to go back to it, but I will. I will. Betsy, how dare these people think they can leave their prison cells? That's how jail works. That is literally the entire way jail works. You go into your prison cell, and then you're not allowed to leave your prison cell because you're in jail. You're in jail in the jail. That's the entire idea. If you let people wander out of the prison cells, then it's not jail anymore. And you know, if they're free to go, that's one thing, but if they're not, that is a jail break. You have broken laws by getting into the jail, and now you're breaking more laws by getting out of the jail. It's problems on problems. The Ink Slime is just the combat I didn't care for. I'm sure the story is amazing. It is, and that's why I want to stream it. Because I'm like, that way I can show folks the story. You guys can get the story without having to play the combat, because no one should have to play that combat, because it's so bad. Mad Force User. Oh, he does look mad. He sounds mad. You hear that roar? And I don't know too much about Witcher 2 and Witcher 3. I've never played those, but I plan to stream those as well. And I've heard each one of them is a step forward, step in the right direction. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they play as well. But first things first, I don't know, I'm hoping in 2020 we'll get started on the Witcher series. Because I've been pushing it off for a long time. Eventually, I just need to buck up and get around to it. And I'm hoping sometime in 2020 is when that happens. And I hope you folks will enjoy seeing the story, too. It is a neat experience. Shane should make his blue saber red for the holidays. That would be super festive, Demon Grid. But that would also be kind of Sith. I don't know if the Jedi celebrate the holidays that way, or if they'd be like, oh god, he's turned on us. Just like we always suspected he would. And then I'd have to fight a whole bunch of them. And that'd be a whole trilogy unto itself. I don't know if I have time for that much murder. Oh my gosh. Alright. That's two of them turned on. There's another one right over there. Let's see if we can go turn on that one. Let's see. The planet is a giant cell. You're just trying to make it all solitary confinement. Oh yeah, I did remember some of the places were a little more free roaming, but from what I understood, if I understood correctly, it was just based on the severity of the crime and the dangerousness of the prisoners. Some prisoners were in cells. Some of them got a little bit more leeway, I think. That's the Argent. I want to play the game through so badly, but it's kind of like scooting across the city. Yeah, no, it's true. That's why I'm going to do it for you guys. Don't worry. I got it taken care of. Let's see. Witcher 1 and 2 is 2020 because we need all of 2021 for... Oh, yeah. I've heard like 100%ing Witcher 3 supposedly takes like 300 hours. Which I don't know what I'm going to do for that because I'm going to want to do that. Because I'm a crazy person. I'm a crazy person, and once I start playing Witcher 3, I'm going to see these side quests, and I'm not going to be able to help myself. So I'm really not sure what happens when we get around playing Witcher 3. That might be a little bit scary. But it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while still, so I guess we'll deal with that when it comes. But Australis reminded me how the Sith prison works. Oh, that's right. No prisoners. So there's that too. There's that too. Alright. Quest turned in. Oh, we're so close to that legacy level. I want it so bad. How we're doing crafting. Need a while still. Alright. Just make a Santa hat that just so happens to have a deeply shadowed set of eyes. Yeah, that doesn't sound menacing at all. No, I'm sure they'll be down with that. Sith are far more new age for the holidays, like Halloween colors or purple or silver. Oh, it does look cool. That is definitely more of my aesthetic. Wish I could get in on that, but unfortunately, no. The Jedi Order is kind of a stickler for fashion choices, unfortunately. Where you're born on this planet, you're stuck to? I thought I kind of changed that too, because we did let all of the people that were born on this planet free. In my playthrough, at least, I let them free. And that was one of the mails we got today, is they set up their own colony outside. So they're doing okay. You just changed, oh, just only for that one gang? Well, I mean, once this is all over, I can go talk to the Senate, I'm sure, but I'm just one guy, man. I can't fix everything. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't know it was that one gang. I didn't approve of that. I changed it where I could. All right.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
So, oh yeah, everything is up there. The Outer Tomb Transport Center. Well, that sounds friendly. Also, there's no direct route there, so this is... I don't even get there. I don't see any direct route there. Oh, well, the game's sorted out. The text... Oh, we have to take the teleporter there? I bet we have to take the teleporter there. That's probably the entire point of that teleporter then. Interesting. You can't go New Age deco as a Jedi. You would be ostracized by the Order. Such sticklers. That's unfortunate. Alright, so let's go check out the teleporter. That'll get us where we're going. I've never seen a planet in the game that has two separate, non-connected transportation systems. For the reasons they're doing it on this planet, though, pretty cool. I think I appreciate that. Yep, alright, so that is up here. You can't actually see my mouse, but up here, these links are the transportation network, or the teleporter network. And down here is the speeder network. Nice, I like it. And it is actual teleportation. Crazy ricotta technology, man. Go ahead and scan this for that lady that needed it researched. And then I assume we'll go talk to her once we get back out of here. Let's see, is it really a bad thing to be ostracized by the Order? I mean, really? I mean, you shouldn't. You're supposed to be, you know, supposed to be working with them, together with them. Yeah, I guess Belsavis is made a lot smaller because of the transportation network. That's pretty cool then. Alright, where do we want to start here? The ship's wreckage over there. We got the supply depot up there. The Eshka leaders over there. What is that? Forging a path? Oh, it's to get down to her.
Handled like a pro, if I do say so myself.
How do I want to do this? Let's head straight west first. We'll investigate the ship's wreckage. Then we'll head south and see if we're about locating the scientists. I think that'll be good. Oh, if we can get south from here, is there a way down? An elevator? Oh, there's a path right over here. Oh, there's bad dudes right here. I probably should have been paying attention to what I was doing here. That'd be helpful. let's see. Originally, the transportation network couldn't be used unless you opened both ends? Oh, jeez. I mean, like I said, I shouldn't be too surprised because that's how it's worked in most MMOs I've played, but it is really nice being able to fast transport everywhere just automatically in here. I really super duper enjoy that. But then again, Star Wars has not been a game that I felt really focused on exploration on its maps. So I think it's okay. Like a game like Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 felt like a game that had put a lot more focus on exploration. So in there, it makes a lot more sense that you need to hoof it, that you need to wander around and find all the points you need to go to. That makes a lot more sense for that type of game, and I think it supports the gameplay, it supports the narrative, whereas I think Star Wars, it just isn't a big deal. Because it's very rare that you've been in a location in Star Wars where you're supposed to be exploring anything that would be remotely unexplored in any way, shape, or form. So, you know, you'd expect it wouldn't be unusual that there is a speeder network that already goes there, if that makes sense. Smart games is what I'm getting at. I like it. Eshka Gene Color is this guy with the star in front of his name, which means he's a big old badass. And sure enough, taking a bit of a beating here. Just shrugging it off. I don't care for that. That should finish him, though. Oh yeah, there is holocrons. There is holocrons. I suppose when I'm talking about a lack of exploration, I understand that to be from a position where I haven't found any holocrons. I have found absolutely zero holocrons so far. Steals your DNA the violent way instead of the fun way? Oh, but I like the fun way. Alright, what are we doing over here? Oh, that's the wreckage! Holy crap! All that flaming wreckage is the wreckage we're looking for, as a matter of fact. Let's get over there. Alright. Take out these Eshkan and see what we can see in the wreckage over here. Oh yeah, we did jump down in the Sarlacc pit. That was spoiled for me by chat. Because of course it was. But yeah, we jumped into the Sarlacc pit. That was pretty funny. I enjoyed getting that Chivo. Alright, let's check the ship's log, see what we can find out about who these folks were. What they were doing here. So I'm curious, were they good guys or not?
Rachel, if you find this log, I'm probably dead. I'm on the delivery run to Belsavis, and things are looking sketchy. I got the laser drills past the contraband scans, but I was dumb and took some fire from automated defenses right off the planet. My comlink's not working, so I can't talk my way out of trouble if I'm spotted. Which means I could get shut down. If I do, find out if Hallen got his drills from the wreckage, and get that crime lord scumbag to pay up. You're a tough girl, Rachel. A damn good partner. I love you. Out.
Well, that answers that question. They were, in fact, smugglers working for a crime lord, so shooting them down was probably the correct thing to do. Let's see, do we have a clip of Shane exploring the Sarlacc pit? I don't think so. I don't think anybody clipped that one in particular. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Unfortunately. There are some good Star Wars clips out there, like that guy force pushing me off a ledge, and me dying of fall damage. He was just a normal trucker. He said he was working for a crime lord, and they literally didn't give him a name aside from smuggler. I have a hard time feeling bad for someone who is identified to me simply as smuggler. His entire existence was breaking the law. Unless that was his name, and if it was his name, then jeez, what were his parents thinking there? What was the story behind that? He had loved ones. Everybody has loved ones. Doesn't mean he wasn't breaking the law. There is that. We're all crime truckers. I don't think I've ever been a crime trucker. cannot recall an occasion when I was a crime trucker. I don't think I've done that much crime trucking in my time. I suppose I might have, and I might have forgotten about it at some point. But I definitely don't remember any of that. I feel like that's something I'd remember. I feel like if I did some crime trucking, I'd probably remember that. And yet the smuggler is a Republic class? That's a weird thing in the Star Wars LCG by Fantasy Flight as well. They've got two, like, everything else factions.
Those are some awfully big prison cells. Maybe we don't want to know what lives here.
And I'm trying to remember, the evil one is called Scum and Villainy. And I think the good one is just called Smugglers and Spies, something like that? I don't remember. But it is weird that they kind of have like good guy smugglers and bad guy smugglers in there. That is a little bit weird. Whoops, too many words! Nightbot got upset. He hasn't gotten to ban anybody all week. His finger's on the button right there. Yamagumo, your dad is a trucker, but not a crime trucker. Are you sure? Are you sure? What if you went to your dad and you went, hey dad, have you ever done any crime trucking? And then just see if he starts sweating? Because that could be a thing. What if that happened? What if that is how that went down? How would you deal with that? How would any of us? Crime is relative? That definitely sounds like something you would say to the cop right before they nod disappointedly and drag you off to jail anyway. Argent. That is an amazing description of that. I love that. The truck is your father. Plot twist. He's got a good poker face? Interesting. But why would he get a good poker face unless he needs it for all the crime? I don't even know where I'm going with this anymore. How do I get into that area? Is it right there? Oh yeah, it looks like stairs. Oh, it looks like stairs too. Alright. I see those? Oh yeah, cool, I can see those. I want that chest though. I don't want to fight this exterminator, but we're gonna have to. That's fine. Do the thing. Oh, he plays poker. I suppose that is one way to get a poker face. I guess. I suppose you could get a poker face from playing poker. If you want to do it the weird, archaic, outdated way. A crime and also a trucker. Not all gambling is crime. Some gambling is crime. You still wouldn't be a crime trucker unless you're like playing poker while you're driving, I don't think. Or you're driving the truck specifically to do the crime gambling? I don't know all the rules of being a crime trucker. I haven't mapped all this out. Look into your manifold, you know it's a feature. Oh god. I almost forgot what I came over here for. No witnesses, oh god. Have you been keeping up with The Mandalorian? No, I've been too much of a cheapskate to get Disney Plus yet. So I haven't seen any of it. I really desperately want to, but I haven't yet. I don't know when I'd have time to watch it anyway, but I'm gonna have to see it eventually. It's only a matter of time. There is only so long I can get away with not watching The Mandalorian before I have to watch The Mandalorian. So yeah, I haven't seen any of it yet. Less than a month of Star Wars Old Republic subs, but I'm already subbed for Star Wars Old Republic. So it's still more money. There is that. Oh, this is a whole new area. Holy shit. Wasn't expecting that. We're headed over to the Ops Center over here. Oh no, this is just back where I was a second ago. Right? Okay. I teleport back there? Oh, there's no way to... Alright. That's fine. Let's do it. Head back to the Ops Center. We'll turn in some quests, then we'll teleport back up there. Waiting for the musical Mandalorian? Oh my gosh, I would totally watch a Star Wars musical. That would be magical, and I would love it. I was never actually a band kid in school, but I was band kid adjacent. That's gotta count for something. Alright, where am I turning in quests now? J. Melman, Mandalorian equals TV magic. I've heard just such good things about it. I'm eager to see it. There is a Star Wars musical already? Seriously? Where/when was that? Mandragorian! Oh my god. Now the puns are coming here. Like how the canon universe is canon adjacent. It's weird times right now.
I have the results from your scanner.
Quick, let me see. You did it! It works! It really works! Actual teleportation of matter through... Wait, teleportation leaks have to be keyed to specific biological signatures at both ends. You have to reach each endpoint in order to use the teleporter at all.
Where do we go from here?
I don't know what else I could ask of you. If you find any more teleportation links, try them. At least someone will get some use out of them. I have so much to document. I don't even know where to begin. Thank you for your help. Please, excuse me. So it's teleportation, but it's not teleportation that's useful for, like, crossing galaxies. Oh, well. And we got our legacy level. So that is at least something big accomplished tonight. I'm happy about that. The episodes are too short. Last episode was 36 minutes. Are they supposed to be like is it like a long 30-minute episode, or is that a short hour-long episode? Because that's a weird time. The nature show Pandalorian? Oh my god, now I'm imagining a panda wearing Mandalorian armor. And I want that show real bad, Ink Slime. I want it real bad. Make that happen, Disney. What legacy level am I right now? I am legacy 13. So I think 15 is the next level where I get interesting stuff, if I remember correctly. So let's see. Was there anything else I wanted to buy at this level? Legacy 15, Legacy 30, Legacy 20. Requires Valor, requires Social, requires Renown. Yeah, it looks like there isn't too much more I can get here. Until 15. 15 lets me get to Legacy Fleet Pass 3. And also Legacy Travel 3, so that's good as well. Alright, those are both good things. Gonna be a little bit before we get there, though. Phantalorian! I drink some of that as well. Grand DeLorean! You guys are amazing with puns, I like this. Pandas have a light and a dark side, you're killing me. Hyperspace Hoopla, really? Oh my god. That sounds incredible. The beach episode 10, DeLorean. Gotta have that beach episode. Fan service is essential. Alright, let's turn in that other quest.
I destroyed the cargo. Turns out it was a smuggler's ship delivering laser drills to some crime lord. You foiled an escape attempt.
See? Just like I said.
Thank the stars. And thank you. Those drills could have been a fast track to freedom for the Eshka.
Looks like you won't have to worry about that.
You have our thanks. Stay safe out there.
Alright, sweet. That's a job well done. And we're already more than halfway to the next level. We've only got about an hour of stream left today, since, as I said, we're doing a unfortunately short one. So I don't know if we're going to be able to make another level before the end of the day, but it'd be cool if we could. That would be super neat. Will you see Darth Vader dance? Oh, yes you will. Oh no, now I'm thinking about that Xbox Connect game with the Star Wars dancing. That looked so bad. I'd rather not remember that exists if I can help it. Tangolorian, oh jeez. I don't remember liking Tang. I don't remember that being very good. Unless you like not having ventilation in space. I do like ventilation in space. Although I should specify, I like ventilation in space when I choose to have ventilation in space. Don't just knock holes in my ship. I know, Australis, blame it on work. Blame it on work, nothing I can do. But we will get back to it, I promise, and we're not giving up the game. We're gonna keep up with that. So that's locating the scientists. I guess let's go blow up the supply depot. Let's go do that. That should be fun. Rin, you were also a child, so you were basically, it was basically massive amounts of flavored sugar. Are we talking about the powdered stuff, or are we just talking about the general sugary drinks? I'm trying to remember what was my flavored one, my flavored drink of choice. Kool-Aid Bursts? With the little plastic ones that came with the twist-off caps? Does anybody remember those? I think those are actually still around. I think I've seen them in the store. Although I don't, like, I mean, I was going to say I don't see commercials for them anymore, but I suppose I probably wouldn't be watching the right programming for them. But yeah, those were my jam back in the day. Definitely drank tons of those. Wait, Hot Tang is actually a thing? Seriously? I can safely say I have not had Hot Tang. I've had just Cold Tang, not Hot Tang. I don't even know that was a thing. Yeah, Mold Tang, what a weird concept. Not a thing I would have considered in the past. Your boss has a voodoo doll with more pins in it than a hedgehog? No, my boss is a nice guy. I like my boss. I am on friendly terms with my boss. It's not like he's demanding I do any of these things. I mean, working Christmas is mandatory for me this year, but today I'm doing basically a voluntary thing. I could have said no, I chose not to. Because it's the right thing to do. See, Tang was the only powdered sugar drink I was allowed to have, only after being outside in the snow for hours and only hot. Oh yeah, I suppose that would make sense. Coming from where you're coming from. Yup! That's a little fall damage, but we survived it. If this elevator would have been moving much faster, that totally would have killed me, though. That was a calculated risk. Alright, so this should be the Eshka Supply Depot. So we need to destroy munitions, weapons caches, and medical supplies. Still confirmed those little barrels of juice are still a thing? Awesome. Rin, you didn't have Kool-Aid until you were in college. Was it worth the wait, would be my next question. Because Kool-Aid, I feel like it gets less interesting the older you get. Like, at some point, just like crunching on sugar as you're drinking loses its luster a little bit. Or for me, at least, it did. It was not worth the wait. I suspected as much. I kind of had a suspicion. Unfortunate, but that's how it works out there. Let's see. Star Wars and Back to the Future crossover where they try to frame the car company for selling time-traveling cars. Frame DeLorean! Oh my god. That's a lot of setup, Shira, but I appreciate the work. A for efforts. We'll judge execution later. But I appreciate the effort. Also, the idea of a Star Wars and Back to the Future crossover. I bet Doc Brown could make a spaceship. Spaceship time travel device that can travel to a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. That seems plausible to me. I suspect the Hot Tang thing was because a jar of Tang was like $5 and had 1 million servings, whereas cocoa packets were smaller and more expensive. That makes sense. I remember that was the thing I had as a kid, is my parents got like a tub of Nesquik that had like 3 lifetime supplies of Nesquik powder in it. And that was just like an entire lifetime. It was just slowly working our way through this infinitely large tub of Nesquik. Gotta study hard for tomorrow's exam! Cram DeLorean! Oh my god! Oh, jeez. I saw the trailer for Ghostbusters. I have mixed feelings about that. because I for a very long time I wanted a new Ghostbusters movie, but then Harold Ramis passed away, and I'm like, well, now you can't get the band back together. That's what I wanted, is I wanted them to get the band back together. And now, I don't know. I don't know. The trailer did look good, though. Let me say that much. The trailer did look fantastic. I'm intrigued. I'll probably end up watching it anyway. But it is a little sad that they can't do that no more. Let's see. Luna Noir, welcome in. How are you doing today? How's the week been treating you so far? Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Milo. I don't think I've ever had Milo. Is Milo good? Should I try Milo? Alright, those are the munitions. Let's see, Jedi Unwanted, I'm gonna go take a cruise in my DMC DeLorean. Oh my god. I am a giant nerd for DeLoreans. I love those things. They're just so weird. I don't know if I'd ever buy one for myself, because I don't know how much I'd want to be driving a weird car personally, but the fact that it is a weird car that exists, I appreciate that. Luna, you're doing okay? Good to hear. Hopefully your weekend will be even more than okay. Multiple emails, spam DeLorean. That's what if I ever get into network security, that's absolutely what I'm going to call myself. I am the defender of the inbox, the spam DeLorean. I'd be down with that. Let's see, chocolate dipped sausages? I need a review on that, Ink Slime. How were they? Because I can't imagine those being good, but I'm willing to open up to the possibility. Were they good? Were they horrible? Were they an abomination against good taste? I'm curious. There should be a munitions stash somewhere around here that we can destroy. Is that one? I think that might be one. Oh, your tummy hurts, Luna. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you're taking care of yourself. And hopefully whatever it is doesn't last.
There. Good as new.
Oh, no, I didn't think you had one. Those are super rare these days and hard to maintain, I'm told. But, I don't know if I would ever want one, but they're cool to look at. I have seen at least one DeLorean around town because we have a car show, like a retro car show that comes around every once in a while. And I got to see one in person. That was pretty neat. I did enjoy seeing that. Let's see. You sat in a new one at a dealer once, Geek Boy. I'm jealous. I didn't get to touch this one, but that would be cool. The Cybertruck design, that is a weird design. My boss actually wants a Cybertruck. He actually might be buying a Cybertruck once they come out. That'll be interesting. Why would you need a review on that? I've been surprised before. I have a very limited palate. You never know. It could be a whole new world of flavor sensation. Probably not, but I'm curious. You did like them when you were younger, Ink Slime. That is fascinating. Candalorian. That could also be about the last of the Mandalorians opening up his own candle shop. His own line of scented candles. Because how are the Mandalorians going to survive except through the magical powers of capitalism? That could work. That could be a whole premise right there. Call me, Disney. I've got ideas, and I work for reasonable rates. Cannibalorian! Holy shit. That I would watch the shit out of. The Mandalorian, but as a stoner comedy. Come on, that'd be amazing. That would be incredible. Don't tell me you wouldn't watch that, chat. I will know you for a liar. Oh, but if it was badly written, Ink Slime, you wouldn't be a Fandalorian. That's fair. That's fair. I can respect this. The character might be Blandalorian. I honestly thought you guys would have run out by now. I'm impressed. I am impressed. A+ for effort for all of you. You're all champions. Every one of you. I don't know, we're actually making good progress on XP. If we can get some, couple more quests done, we might be able to get that level. It'll be wild, but I'll be down with it. Cybertruck is super fast because it's on low graphics, goddammit. Supposedly, I've actually seen the report, supposedly it is actually very aerodynamic. Which surprised me. But supposedly, like, most modern trucks aren't built for aerodynamicness natively. Like, they're just more about hauling capacity. So I suppose that makes sense. No. There we go. No fall damage that time, even. If it's too graphic in some countries, it might be Bandalorian. All these meme DeLoreans are driving you nuts. Well, don't worry. If my recollection of canon is correct, eventually there will only be one final meme DeLorean. Let's see. Clearly the game hasn't been keeping track of Shane, Game, and Kira have been getting up to when the rest of the crew is out on missions. Hey, nobody needs to know about that. Although I don't know how well soundproof the ship is. We might be subjecting the rest of the crew to some true horrors when we're out there. That'd be unfortunate. Let's see. Beef with a crust of peppercorns and cocoa nibs. I've actually heard about that, but I've never believed it. Like, I know it's a thing, but I've never tried it myself, and it seems just so insane. I would like to try that someday, though. That's a really interesting idea. Fran DeLorean reaching way back there, Arjun. I do get that joke, though. To quote a Captain America bit. Oh man, Trey Dog, you're going for a cookies and cream milkshake? One of my favorite kinds right there. Good luck with that. And if you have the time, please share pictures in Discord. It sounds amazing. Alright. Oh, the cops are working tirelessly. It took me a second, Geek Boy. I'm like, where is he going with that? Oh, no, I just got it. Alright, that's one of the leaders. We just gotta find the leaders and beat the shit out of them? Alright, we can do this. When the starships are rocking, don't come a-knocking. You're too Boy Scout to break that rule. Oh, but I got needs, man. I got needs. If he's a regular part of a balanced breakfast, he's a brand DeLorean. Oh God. I mean, I know we've seen him eating soup. I don't think there's such a thing as bran soup, but I could be wrong. I've never heard of bran except in dry form. I don't actually eat much in the way of bran myself. So I don't know. But it's possible. I heard he's a real family man, DeLorean. Wait. You've gone too far, Gamagumo. You've gone too deep into the joke and you've come all the way back out the other side. Rin is just cereal. That's literally just cereal. I've accidentally reverse engineered cereal. Now see, cereal sounds tasty though, but then you call it bran soup, it sounds super disgusting. I don't know why that subtle change does it for me, but it does. It does. It changes everything and not for the good. I don't care for that one bit. Yeah, that's the biggest laugh I've gotten tonight right there. Bran soup. Oh my God. If he knows how to work a network, he could be a LAN DeLorean. Or if it's a big network, he could be a WAN DeLorean. But that's a deep cut, as far as IT jokes go. The difference is, there's cold soups. Gazpacho is a cold soup. They exist. They're unusual, I suppose, but they do exist. Borscht, there is borscht as well. That's a cold soup. I suppose you don't actually call borscht a soup, like it is a soup, but you'd never hand somebody a bowl of borscht and say, here's some borscht soup. It just is borscht. But I think I'd classify it as a soup, cold or not. I don't know what else I'd call it. Unless it's somehow in its own category, and I don't think it is. I don't think so. Could be wrong, though. I leave that possibility open. Alright, and that is all of the leaders down. Alright. They don't call me geek for nothing? Nice. Nice. Living up to the name. Yeah, I don't like cold soups myself. I don't like a lot of hot soups either. I'm not a big soup guy. Anybody got some ham DeLorean? Now I'm imagining they like redo the Mandalorian as like a Ninja Turtles type anthropomorphic animal thing. And the Mandalorian's just like an anthropomorphic pig. Big round ass dude wearing a tiny little Mandalorian helmet. I'd watch that too. These pitches are so good. Oh, I gotta decide, Sheer. I gotta decide, but I want to do something with it. I need to do something with that. It's so good. And so you could argue that heat to prepare Jell-O pudding is a cold soup after a while. I mean, pudding's... then we'd be saying that pudding is a soup. And that's a dangerous road to be going down. That is a very dangerous road to be going down. I don't know if I can get with that. Let's see. Are we heading back to the Op Center now? No, I don't think we're heading back to the Op Center. Let's just get out of here and then we'll see where we're going from there. The VLAN DeLorean! We could use a VLAN DeLorean at my job. We need a true VLAN hero. Sort some shit out. Spider-Ham teaming up with the Ham DeLorean. Dude, that's the crossover we all need. Be honest. It's the crossover we all need. Oh wow, we didn't even need to go as deep as we did. There was a leader wandering around right here. Skip past. Kind of funny. Pudding is a stew? Oh my god. All I wanted to do was play Star Wars today, and yet here we are engaging in what I can only describe as culinary blasphemy? I think that's the only word I have for it. More of a gravy? Pudding as gravy. Oh my god. Somewhere my home ec teacher just woke up in a cold sweat screaming and she didn't know why. I'm sorry. The Grand DeLorean. Oh god. Is rice pudding a stew? I don't actually know much about rice pudding. I don't know if I've had any of that. Oh, we already did bland DeLorean as bland character development. I think we may be starting to run dry on the pun well. We're getting the repeats in there. I have seen chocolate gravy. That is a thing that exists, though a weird thing that exists. It's okay, it's okay, it's still a good one. Bland DeLorean's one of my favorites. Oh, excuse me. I think we are teleporting back to the outpost. Or the op center. So let's go ahead and do that. And turn in this quest. There will be no end of the pun DeLorean. I hope not. I love puns. Love puns. Alright. Pudding is both a stew and a gravy. That's madness. Madness! I don't understand. A lot of carbonite going around tonight. A lot of carbonite. Alright.
You did it and then some. With their leaders dead and their supplies destroyed, the Eshka are in a bad way. They're pulling back now. Should give us time to catch our breath. Thanks.
They're vulnerable. Now's the time to keep the pressure on them.
I'm sending a few squads out to retake some of our more defensible outposts. Not much, but it's a start. You've probably guessed the Republic didn't build this place. It was constructed thousands of years ago by a species called the Rakata. The Rakata hated the Eshka, wrote about them like they were a plague, waged a war that engulfed the entire galaxy. In the end, the Eshka were nearly wiped out. The few 100,000 survivors brought here to be locked away in stasis.
If only the Imperials had known how dangerous the Eshka were.
Idiots were so giddy about making life difficult for us, they didn't notice all the do not open signs. The Eshka conquered half the galaxy in their heyday, and they'll pick up right where they left off if they ever escape. Your raid caught them off guard. They're crippled, shaken. Now is the time to press our advantage and halt their advance for good.
I trust you have a strategy.
Naturally. We've traced the bulk of the Eshka's comm activity back to a small cavern. We think they're using it as a command station. Whoever's in there is coordinating the Eshka's entire offensive. It's our best shot at taking out their leadership. I want you to take it.
You're putting a lot of trust in me. I won't let you down.
There's a lot of extra comm chatter coming out of that station. Not sure what all the commotion is about, but we can't wait to find out. Find the station, take out the leadership. Then, maybe we can go back to pushing the Imperials off this rock.
Alright. Alright, let me catch up on shit real quick. Let's see, are you aware that trifle can actually be considered a stew as well? I never thought of trifle as a stew, that's really bizarre. A really good stew is basically gravy with stuff in it? Alright, I can agree with that. That makes sense to me at least. I can get behind that. Trying to imagine sitting on a trifle now? I don't think it would be as enjoyable as it sounds. And it doesn't sound all that enjoyable. Kiss, welcome in. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. That momentarily taking a back look. Alright, let's clear out the inventory real quick. At least a little bit.
Stand by for examination and suggested products.
Repair, sell junk. That's trash. That. That's trash. Trash. That's a gift. We'll hang on to that. Trash. 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 And we'll sell these med packs. Alright.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Go ahead and crack open the crafting materials. And compact. Cool, cool. Sick from work. Oh, geez. Sorry to hear that, Kiss. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. Hopefully you'll be back on your feet in no time. I will keep my fingers crossed for you. Chilled casserole. Oh my god, we're just swirling around. We're getting farther and farther away from everything I know about food. Alright, so... I think we're going to need to take the teleporter again from here. I like how we're just ruining food for Shane and so many others. I'm going to be laying awake tonight just thinking about that. I'm going to be trying to get to sleep. I'm going to be all curled up in my nice comfy blankets. I'm going to close my eyes and then they'll just shoot open again. I'll go, wait, is it a gravy? Is that for real? Can you do that? For reals? I don't know, man. I don't know. Shane's all about that light side. I am. I'm very good. At all times. Why, Seamus? What have you heard? Pudding is gravy because it's just a variation on a mother sauce, right? I guess? Kind of? I mean, just the idea of trying to use pudding as a gravy, I think, is where my brain's breaking. My brain's trying to get itself around that. I don't care for the idea. Please, no. Deviant Fish, welcome in. How are you doing today? How's your weekend going? Good to see you. Oh, nothing good. Good. Puddings aren't normally a roux, though. True. Oh god, are we bringing roux into this discussion? That's gonna make it even more complicated. It's like a sweet roux. Did you really type that, Argent? Did you type the phrase sweet roux? Is that where we're going now? Is that how deep the rabbit hole now goes? You would use pudding as a gravy if you were using cake as turkey. Oh god, now my head just feels like it's gonna implode. Oh, how did we get here? Roo, roo, roo your boat. Oh god! That's what we're gonna be singing as they drag me off. After the madness sets in, I think. That's where we're going with that. That's how that ends. Oh, this has been a strange and unexpected stream, and I'm kind of digging it. Oh god, caramel as a candied roux. Wow. I'm gonna bring back the term culinary blasphemy, because I think that is getting more apropos as the stream wears on. More and more with every passing minute. I do believe. Let's see, if you're making a chocolate soup, you make a sweet roux, but that's still different from doing a pudding. Oh my god. Kiss, you're not wrong. You are not wrong, and that's horrifying. This is not the kind of Twilight Zone weirdness I expected to get into today. Is custard a gravy or a stew? I think by our current insane definitions, I think that is a gravy. I think. Or would that be a roux as well? I think it's too thick for that. Same to you, buddy. Prison scars. Eshkov fortified this area of the prison known as the Scar. They have seized ancient technology in the territory to strengthen their foothold. Republic security forces have been unable to penetrate their occupation and require your assistance. Reduce their numbers and defeat their champion Thornmaw to drive them from the canyon. Eshkov over... alright. Defeat 15 Eshka and then take out Thornmaw? Sure, we can do that. Probably do that on the way there. Do I need to break out the carbonite gun again? Do you have a carbonite gun? Is that a thing? I thought they had to do those big, unwieldy tubes for carbonite. What if it's sugar water that's then reduced? Are we bringing Kool-Aid into this? What did Kool-Aid ever do to you, Argent? What did Kool-Aid do to deserve any of this madness? I need to know. I need to know how I can drag it out of this. Eshka Long Reach. Eshka Crusher. I see Eshka Minion. Minions, I assume, are the weak ones. Yes, they are. Alright, so this is the kind of quest I can get behind right now. Just run into the canyon and kick as much ass as you can find to kick. Okie dokie. I can do that. They're not very strong either, so this is going to be pretty easy. I played Dark Forces for the first couple of levels, but I'm not a huge fan of retro FPSs for the most part. Like Doom era FPSs, not a huge fan. Just the ones where they didn't have the full control scheme, like you couldn't tilt up or down. I can't really get into those, unfortunately, so no, I didn't play too much of Dark Forces. Like I've said before, I kind of want to play that series, but I can't figure out what game I want to start with. So I'm not sure. Excuse me. Sugar is not a flower, though? I certainly hope not. Although I think I probably made that mistake at least once. That sounds like something I would have done. I imagine it wouldn't have ended well, but that does sound like a thing I might have done. I was, shall we say, a slow learner when it came to cooking. I got there eventually, I think, but it was a process. So this is a big old area, so I can actually dig back a bit if I wanted to. Let's see what's back here. We don't know where the champion's going to be, so I think it might be a good idea to head down this way. Take him out. Crusher? Here we go. Oh, Mr. Whistler, you're a fan of Dark Forces as well? I have just about all the games in that series, and I've tested out a couple of them. But I haven't gotten very far in any of them because I'm just like, is this where I want to start? I don't know. But it turns out I'm also very wishy-washy, that's the thing. Chinese Games lives on TV dinners? I swear I don't. I used to. I used to definitely be one of those bachelor trash guys, and I'm certainly not going to say my diet's good right now, because it is definitely absolutely not, but I'm getting better at it. Let's see, what did I have for dinner tonight? I had sauteed shrimp in fettuccine and red sauce tonight. Not bad, not bad. I enjoyed that. It was very tasty. Take this guy down. Alright, so where am I going now? Disable archaic stasis chambers. Oh, these things. Alright. Find some big tubes and then disable them. Kiss, that's not just me, that's good to know. That is actually really comforting to know. I'm glad. Argent, you might tinker in the kitchen tomorrow. What are you thinking? What kind of tinkering do you have in mind? I would love to hear, since we're apparently now doing food chat. As is inevitable in the stream, the time always must come. Whistler is the game of your childhood. Good memories for that one? That's good to hear. Can head a little bit south from here. I don't know that I've seen that many tubes here. I don't see any tubes over here. I have to go north a little bit more. Let's see. Shane has chocolate milk on his sugar bomb cereal. I don't actually eat a lot of breakfast foods because I'm a weirdo. Like, I always feel like the time I should be eating breakfast is like 8 in the morning, except that's when I'm going to bed. And that's usually when I want to have like a hot meal. So I don't end up eating a lot of breakfast food. It's very strange. Ooh, chili dogs! Oh, that sounds like a good idea. But let us know how that works out if you try that, Trey Dog. Because that sounds delicious. Not gonna lie.
You're fine.
Let's see, I once did that while rolling out fondant sugar cookies. Oh no! I'm so sorry to hear that, Luna. That must have been frustrating. That must have been super duper frustrating. Fondant, I've heard, is can be very tricky to work with. I mean, once you get the fondant made, everything is good. You're golden. But I've heard actually getting the fondant to the right consistency can be very troublesome. All right. That guy was a big badass too. He had a bunch of money too. It's 2 stasis chambers. Got this chest as well. The Skyrim and Fallout cookbooks. I think I've heard of the Skyrim ones. I didn't know there was a Fallout cookbook as well. The Fallout cookbook doesn't seem like it would be that interesting just because how much food is there to work with in the Fallout world? I mean, you know, half the characters you talk to are eating dog food. What would the cookbook even be like? Is it any good? Is it interesting or just kind of gross? If anybody's seen it, I'm curious. Hey, Fallows, welcome in. How are you doing today, Fallows? How's the week been treating you? There's a recipe for Nuka-Cola? Alright, I'm interested again. I've turned around and now I'm curious. Catch a couple of rats, slash moles, and boil them with weird veggies? That's literally what I was thinking. I'm like, is that going to be what it is? Is that going to be the recipe book? How to cook roadkill? Because that doesn't sound like my jam. Take a Coca-Cola and irritate it? That doesn't seem safe or healthy. I mean, I'm no nutritionist, but that seems tremendously deadly. Trado, you've had smoked raccoon? It was pretty good? Color me surprised. I think I've mentioned before, I think the most exotic thing I've had is I had barbecued alligator. And I was not expecting it to be good, but it really was. Which was kind of uncomfortable because I'm like, I don't want to be in the position where I want more barbecued alligator, but here we are. Here we are. Wanting more barbecued alligator. Let's see, follows poopy, but you're almost off, so you got that going for me. Good luck with making it through the last of your shift then. Hopefully good things will come once that's over. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Oh, Australis, you got your hands on some of the Quantum? I tried back in the day, but I wasn't able to get myself a bottle. How was it? Was it any good? Was it tasty? Oh, we need one more of those tubes. Just one more. There we go. Sweet. Perfect. Alright, obtain Thorn Maw's ID chip. Looks like he's at the back of the canyon, which is what I suspected. That'll make that a little bit easier since I was working my way back there. Come on down to Florida, we'll get you plenty of gator. Is it actually that easy to find in Florida? Like, is it common down there? I mean, not like common necessarily, but is it a thing you can just find? Because the only place I managed to get gator was at a county fair. At one of the tents down there. And it might have actually been a setup from Florida for some sort of restaurant trying to set up, or maybe a distributor, I don't know. But either way, that's the only place I've ever seen it, is at this booth at the county fair. Really tasty, though. I mean, I might have been slightly biased because everything tastes good at a fair. Mysterious, but it's how it is. Alright, so that is that. So where am I headed now? To the Eshka interrogation chamber? I think that's where I'm headed. Let's see, with the fondant it worked great because it did stick to your roller, or hands. But you had to steam it before I painted on it and the paint would stick. Ah, alright. Do you do a lot of baking, Luna? Seems like you know your way around the baking. I'm impressed. My brother's ex-wife actually used to do a lot of fondant work. And I didn't really know much about fondant until she taught me some of it about it. And I was really impressed. It seems like a really cool, versatile material if you're willing to go the extra mile to work with it. Seems like you can do a lot of really neat stuff with it. There are a good number of places that have it, Trey Dog. Well, damn. Now I do want to get down there. Get myself some gator. Yes, please. I don't want to fight this guy, though. I'd rather not.
There. Good as new.
He's a big old badass. I don't want to mess with him. I don't know if I can break aggro just by running my ass away from him, but we're going to find out. We'll see one way or the other. I think I'm still technically in combat right now, though. Let's see, they were handing out glasses of it at the Fallout 4 Midnight Game release, and they had a cube with LCD lights. Oh, that is really neat. That is some clever packaging, as it was. Frank, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Master B, thank you for the bits. I appreciate that. And I'm glad you're enjoying the stream as well. Alright, so I think this is the way I'm going. Looked like it was the right quest going down this way, so we'll see where this leads us to. Grabbing some supplies as we go. Oh, that reminds me, I should check on where we're at for crafting. And we are not doing anything for crafting, so... Can we get on that? No, not really. The Zusha solution. I thought for some reason we could get that. That looks like the bottleneck right now, so let's craft 2 of those. And where did we get Zusha solution? I thought I saw that somewhere. Was it like grade 7? Was I insane? Was that not a thing we could get? Corundum powder there. Oh, there is some Zusha solution you can get there. Interesting.
This'll keep me occupied.
Just that one quest, though, so it's not going to be spectacular. And meanwhile, we'll do some more underworld trading. There are levels up for that a little bit.
To ask, Master.
Consider the matter handled.
Already working on it.
And then it looks like probably next bonus Thursday we're going to have to stop back to the fleet to get some new crafting recipes, because I think we've hit the cap there. Ooh. Alright, this place looks cool. Where are we headed to? This way? Alright. See what's out there. And then we'll be on our way. Ooh. Big structure? I like the look of it. The Tomb. Well, that sounds menacing. Give it a second to update the map. Not updating the map. That's the Eshka Techno Savant. Alright. That's another name we haven't heard. I just updated the map though, so after we cut these guys down and we'll get to a safe spot and we'll see what we can find here. Somebody healing this guy? I don't approve. Luckily I can probably out-damage their healer if I wanted to. Which I do, coincidentally. Oh, he's not making it easy for me. This is not the most efficient way to go about this, but alright, he's toast. Eshka Protector, he must have been the healer here. Alright, buddy, enough of that. Oh, he went down easy enough, at least. Alright, where are we headed to? Over here? Looks like. I see there's a side quest back here. Oh, it's inside this building, isn't it? I think so. Oh yeah, this is a allied building. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so... let's check out these quests first. Turn in the ID chip first. Get that taken care of. And then over here...
Warning. Threats or violence will result in immediate suppression. Subject identified as non-inmate. Threat, negative. Warden Team Leader TM09 requesting Republic assistance. Subordinate droids have been compromised. Inmate containment endangered.
Tell me what happened here.
Eshka inmates captured all subordinate droids. They have been reprogrammed to attack non-inmates with lethal force. This unit can supply emergency security spikes to override Eshka reprogramming. Inmate suppression request. Use security spikes to reclaim subordinate droids.
I can win back your droids for you.
Acknowledged. Prepare for heavy resistance. Reprogrammed droids will be directed to engage inmates until area is pacified.
Let's see, Luna, you say from the Cooking with Anime cookbook, one of the recipes from Dragon Meat is very tricky to get right if you don't have the right cut of meat. What kind of recipe is that? I'm curious. That would be demanding for the right cut.
Report your ailments.
Repair all, sell junk. Let's see, sell the med pack. Bonded attachments.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Cool, so we got a new side quest. And there's a teleport point here, so we should be able to teleport right back. And what's the quest? The revert the warden droids is right out here? Alright. Doesn't look like too big of a search area, so I don't think that'll take too long. It'll look like a fun trip down there and back, but we can do it. We can get it done.
You'll live.
We just need to get to the warden droids and use the security spike on it. Go in the right direction even? A little bit north of me, actually. Before we jump into that pit, let's make sure I'm going in the right direction. Is that a warden droid? That is a reprogrammed warden droid. So let's take care of all of its defenders first. So get them knocked out. Then we'll go after the warden droid itself. Kira, don't kill that warden droid! Our quest here! Kira, don't do the thing! Okay, let me use... There we go. Alright, spiked it. He's on our side. Sweet. Alright, that's not too hard. So it looks like it's going to lead me from one droid to the next, so it's not all 4 of them are right there. I suppose that was a bit much to hope for. That's fine. Jump in, take a couple of these guys out. It'll be a little bit easier, I think, if I clear the way, but once we reprogram the warden droid, he's going to start helping us out anyway. So it's not a bad thing to turn him as well. Get him on our side. Make my life easier in the long run, I suppose. There we go. Oh, is he standing over the corpse of that guy? That's a savage diss. Alright. This Techno Summons. He getting healed too? Is there a protector around here somewhere? I hope not. Kira, stop going after every warden droid. You're making my life hard here. Oh god, she's gonna kill that warden droid if I don't get over there. God, she almost took him out before I could reprogram. Kira! What in the hell? If I didn't desperately need you around for healing, I'd desummon you right now. But I do, in fact, desperately need you for healing. Clearly a Halo player right there, Trey Dog, you think? Oh, it's a beef roast that uses a bone-in cut of beef. Interesting, interesting. Have you tried it, Luna? Is it any good? Jump on this Rampager, and then reprogram the Warden Droid. And we're good. That's all the Warden Droids taken care of. Side quest complete. That was a really easy side quest. Now we'll get the bonus XP for taking out the Eshkot forces. Since we're only going to be 1 short after we take these guys. Oh, only 2 short. That's not too hard. And we should be able to do that on the way back. Kira secretly hates droids? Wasn't there was there a character in KOTOR that hated droids? That sounds familiar. That sounds like a thing. I could be wrong, though. Those are Sentinel droids. Where's the rest of the Eshka? Did I just leave the area with the Eshka? Am I screwed now? I might. Dang it! Alright, let's head up this hill then. Let's see, without the bone it can dry out and become overdone. Alright, that makes sense. I have not done a lot of cooking that involves specific cuts of meat. That's not something I knew too much about, but that is interesting to hear about. Very cool, very cool. I'm trying to remember, it might not have been, I might not be thinking of KOTOR, I might be thinking of a different BioWare game like Mass Effect, but I thought one of those games had a droidator in it. There's some more Eshka over here I can beat up? Yeah, I can beat up these guys, I think. Oh, this is a reprogrammed Warden Droid over here, too. But this one, I don't have a quest to save, so it's okay. Oh, you got protectors over here. Let's jump on them. Since they are the healers. I don't care for them. There we go. Another protector over here. There is. Take care of him as well. Boom. Alright, now let's take care of these guys and we should be able to get back to base. With the most XP we can get. Yeah, they go down pretty easy. That's not good. It would have been bad if they got beat up like that. Let's see, it's great you did it for a Halloween party. Nice. I hope it was a hit. That sounds like it would be a hit. Aquarians aren't big fans of AI. That's true. They have had some, shall we say, issues with AI in the past. Understandable ones. They're maybe a bit zealous about it, more zealous than I'd like, but I understand where they're coming from, certainly. Okay, Kira, you can kill this one. It's fine. Aquarian started? Oh god, there's a dark road to go down. Debating Mass Effect politics. We'll be here all day. We will be here all day. Jokes, not jokes. Oh my god.
Subordinate droids are reporting significant suppression of Eshka activity. Programming overrides appear successful.
Can you get the help you need?
Affirmative. When conditions are safe, a maintenance droid will respond to assist me. Your concern is unexpected. May you succeed in your own primary function.
Aww. He's like, oh, you care about me? Really? That's sweet.
Report your ailments.
Alright, get rid of whatever junk we have sitting around. Cool, we've got 1.8 million credits, but I'm sure we'll be spending a lot of that on legacy stuff eventually. Alright. There's no debate the Quarians like Han shot first. I actually don't remember. It's been a while since I played Mass Effect, which is a good thing, because I want to forget as much Mass Effect as I can before I stream Mass Effect. I want to... Obviously, I can't be blind for Mass Effect again, but the most that I can forget would just make it a more enjoyable experience for me, so I think I've been doing good on that. Yeah, I've been using my cartel coins for the most part, but good to have the money, I suppose. Alright, well, unfortunately, I think this is probably where we're going to wrap it up for the night. Like I said, I really apologize that it's going to be an extra short stream today, but like I said, I got to run down to work to sign some paperwork. It's time sensitive. It's a weird situation, but it's just today, so we won't need to worry about it. I know I'm so close to that level up, but that's probably 2 more missions, not just 1, otherwise I'd probably push through. That is a really nice wish, Mr. Whistler. I liked that. Thank you, fun, gravy discussions. Oh, God. So I appreciate everybody who was here today. Like I said, we're going to try and make up for this by doing some bigger, longer streams Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We are going to be playing more Arkham Origins. I don't think we're necessarily going to be beating it this week, but we're going to be coming pretty close. So I hope you'll join us for that. Tomorrow, same time as today, be there. But of course, as you probably all know, we do have one thing to do before we call it a night, and that is we gotta go see who else is online so we can find someone else cool to hang out with, especially since we're ending early. Let's see. Force you to go into work on your day off is a crime. It's voluntary. Have a good rest, DeLorean. Thank you, Mr. Whistler. So make sure to hit follow if you haven't already, but while I'm looking to see who all is online, Rin has been kind enough to throw some links in chat that may interest you. Got a link to my Twitter if you want to see what I'm up to outside of the stream. Got a link to my YouTube if you want to get caught up on any of the games we're playing or just see what games I've played in the past. And got a link to my Discord if you would like to continue the discussion over there. Feel free to. And, ooh, I see someone that we never get to raid, that today we do get to raid. That is an awesome thing, and I think you folks are really going to enjoy this. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to join me, we are going to raid today Mr. MRR Knight, very cool retro streamer and a very nice guy all around. And today he is doing a blind playthrough of Blast Corps for N64, one of my favorite N64 games. Bit of a rarity, bit of a weird thing. It's very enjoyable to watch. So why don't you join me over there, say hi to MRR Knight, throw him a follow if you like what he's doing. But if you've got other things to do, I'll just say as I always do, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world. And I'll see you folks around. Take care till tomorrow, everyone.